Hello and welcome to STEAM Executive, the Success Brain course. Um, Today we are starting the very last module of the course, module 5. So this is about living the best year of your life. So this is the last modules, and you have undoubtedly made some great strides. And if you have put the lessons into the action, this final module is built around readying yourself to have most successful and exciting year ever. You may have tried to like a change your life before without much success. However, with the right process, it is possible to achieve more in a single year than most manage to achieve in a lifetime. Most New Year's resolutions are little more than wish lists with no chance of success. In fact, the average person forgets all about their resolutions within a few weeks. So, setting goals is a powerful process, but only if done correctly. There's a much more to be done than making a just list of the desires and then waiting passively for them to be delivered. Your current life situation is a combination of several factors like your beliefs, past, habits, expectations, and resources are all the factors. A spectacular life requires balance. Wealth is not a substitute for poor health. A great relationship is not a substitute for having sufficient financial resources. So, making the year the best year of your life is within your control. But there are several requirements. You have to know what you want, develop the right habits, drop the wrong habits, deal with obstacles, and stay on the course. So, when you review your past, the common wisdom suggests that you should keep looking forward and leave the past in your rear view mirror. But this can be a mistake. The past has much to reveal. At the very least, you can learn where you have made mistakes, and this is important because you have been making the mistakes over your lifetime. The reason your last relationship ended is likely to be the same reasons your next relationship will end. Financial challenges repeat themselves. Your past challenges with work will be your future challenges at work. Your diet and exercise plans will fail for the same reasons they have failed in the past. Failing to examine and address the challenges of the past is choosing to repeat your challenges and failures throughout the rest of your life. The past also includes some pretty good things. So, failing to identify these things is an obstacle to enjoying similar success in the future. So, while answering the these questions, consider all parts of your life like a physical health, finances, relationship, work, hobbies, spirituality or religious activities, family, and so on. Reviewing the past is a critical component of creating the future. Number one, what were the highlights from the last year? Create a list of at least 5 positive experiences from the last year. Go with your gut. Anything that fills you with positive emotions can be a highlight. It might have been something as simple as spending a perfect afternoon at the park with your child. Avoid relying on society's values when determining your own success. It's a success if it feels like a success. So that may or may not align with a conventional measures of the success. So decide for yourself. Number two is, what were the low points and how could they have been avoided? So obviously it was not all that good when there had to be a few days or experiences you don't want to repeat. So make a list of them and consider how these experiences could have been avoided. Minimizing the low points in life is more important to your happiness than adding high points. Should you have been able to foresee the occurrence of these experiences? How can you prevent a future reoccurrence? Number three, what were the best decisions you made over the last year? You undoubtedly made some shrewd decisions last year. So, what were they? How can you apply this information in the future? Number four, what were the worst decisions from the last year? See, everyone makes mistakes. So, what were yours? When you look even further into the past, have you made similar bad decisions? Why? Number five, what are few positive habits you would like to add this year? Consider the long reaching characteristics of habits. What are a few habits you can add that will make a big difference over the long haul? Like for diet, exercise, financial and relationship habits can alter your future considerably. So keep this fact in the mind. Number six, what are few habits you would like to eliminate this year? We know bad habits can ruin your life. Which of your negative habits would enhance your life the most if you were able to eliminate them? Number seven, what are the most important relationships in your life and why? We are all limited by our personal resources. Good relationships require time and mental efforts. It only makes sense to spend those resources on the most important relationships. Also think about past relationship you would like to renew. It is also useful to determine why those relationships are important. Why do you receive from these relationships that makes them important. Number 8, which relationship should you consider ending or minimizing? Just as you have accumulated possessions that now clutter your life, you have relationships that need decluttering too. Consider all your relationships, personal and professionals. Which of those no longer serve you? Relationships are never static. It's a common for a relationship for change significantly over the time. As you aware of your past, take advantage of your past experiences. Examine your past and apply that information to the future. You will find that it's common to make the same mistake over and over. So end that cycle by thoroughly reviewing your past. In the coming lesson, you will consider the type of life you want to live. Remember, having an intention is the first step to the success. So get started on these tips in this lesson. Examine your past intimate relationships. Why did each of them fail? Were the reasons for failure consistent? Is your current relationship on the same path? What changes can you make now to prevent a repeat performance? So that's all for this lesson. You focus on the outcomes of these lessons and put these things in actions, and I'll meet you in the next lesson. Okay. Thank you and bye for now.